Car number 27, Dean Finland. Car number 12, Ben Boyd on his outside, Mills Wilhelm. Car number 34 is Joshua Blake. Off and racing down the front straightaway. Legend cars absolutely flying tonight, and it's going to be a great race, this one, as they head on through turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Car number 17 it is, down the back straightaway, and that is Travis Gould. Behind him, Stuart Clive. Let's have a look. I think there might be Dean Finland getting around the outside of Nathan Brennan, and that'll be an interesting result if it is. It certainly is. Dean Finland doing a great job of it. He hasn't been that quick before. Down the back straight they go. Nathan Brennan should be a lot quicker than he is. So Legend cars at their best as they head on down the front straightaway. Oh, we've got one in the wall. There's going to be a restart here.
Well, alrighty, we're off and racing again for the Legend cars, and out in front it's Travis Gould back to the 4 of Stuart Clark, and that's pretty much the battle there. And then back to the number 8 of Nathan Brennan in 3. Nathan Brennan's going to try and do a Swifty down the back straight around the outside of Clive, and he goes a little bit skew if he manages to keep on to it though as they come out of Palmer's and around for another lap. All over the place is Stuart Clive coming out of there as well, and Brennan's doing equally. So they're a bit all over the place, 2nd and 3rd, but they're doing really, really well. See how Brennan's going to try and get underneath. That's probably the only battle at the moment, is 2nd and 3rd, and out in front is the number 17, Travis Gould, having just a nice old ride, although he goes rather wide, slows right down, opens the door, and in and around and underneath comes Stuart Clive. That was the last lap. That would have been a very interesting finish. Would have hated to have been a Stuart on that call, but they're away. Travis Gould just in front again, comes around the outside of Clive. Brennan still sitting back in 3rd at the moment. So a handful of laps down of this 15-lap feature into the straight one more time, and out in front and doing it well again is Travis Gould after that little hiccup. Looking back into 4th place is Ben Boyd, and then the number 11 of Mills Mazzoni and the 57 of Ricky Lee Beard, and last place is Joshua Blake. And away they go. Down past the Griffin coal sign and back around into turns 3 and 4. After a little hiccup, Travis Gould is looking pretty confident out in front. 2nd place, Stuart Clive, and Nathan Brennan's just had no luck at all trying to get around, but he does come out of Cardinals with a little bit of steam. But Stuart Clive has a lot more steam. Lap traffic could be an issue here for the 17 of Travis Gould. Catching up very quickly to Bianca Dawson in the 40. Oh, the 17 cars almost going on the infield there of Travis Gould. Just wanted to go have a look and see what the track was like down the bottom. He's had a look, he's happy. Underneath goes Brennan up into 2nd place. Takes over Clive, he's got the chase down on it. Seems to have found some speed. It's come out of nowhere. Maybe he's seen a flag, white flag sort of start to perch its way out. Brennan really fighting around the lap traffic there of Bianca Dawson. They get around safely. Well, at least Gould does anyway. Brennan also around, and also Clive. And then back to 4th place of Ben Boyd. Brennan comes into turn number 3, goes wide, kicks the car around, loses a lot of ground. Gould does a fantastic job, just follows that line, absolutely fantastic. Having a drive out the front there. We'll be hoping to see that white flag very soon. I reckon it's been a bit of a handful coming in at turns 3 and 4 for him the last couple of times, but he's managed to keep the line the last 2 laps at least. Travis Gould, back to Brennan. Then the 4 of Stuart Clive. And that's how they sit for your 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. Then it's back to 4th place of Ben Boyd. The 11 of Mills Mazzoni. The 44 is a lap car there. Ricky Lee Beard, and the 34 of Joshua Blake. Let's have a look up front. And out in front, the 17. He's just having a good old drive, Travis Gould. Got no worries in the world at the moment, though. He would be probably hearing Brennan behind him. Nathan Brennan having a great drive in 2nd place. They've left Stuart Clive in all the dust. There's probably a length of the straight away. So the battle out in front is going to be between these 2 cars. I'd suggest there's about 3 or 4 laps to go in this one. Just waiting to see that white flag come out. Brennan would be anticipating that white flag is not too far away. He goes around into turn 2, getting it up around past the Griffin coal sign. He can't. Shuts the door, does Travis Gould. Brennan's going to try one more time. A little bit more lap traffic there. The overtaking flag comes out. And Travis Gould has all this race to win for himself at the moment. They're starting to hit that lap traffic. You can see the speed come off. He goes underneath. He finds a spot. Oh, they're really close. Nathan Brennan goes around the outside with the lap traffic. Gould and Brennan right next to each other with a lap car in between. But Brennan dominates around turn 4, leaving Travis Gould behind. Now Travis Gould's got all the work to do. White flag in the hands. Down on trackside there as we look out in front. Nathan Brennan will be thanking his lucky stars. Absolutely thanking them. He has had the run of his life around that lap traffic and has probably put up about 10 lengths on Travis Gould, who's basically held the lead. 1 lap to go. So this is Nathan Brennan's race to win and lose at the moment. So half a lap for Nathan Brennan. He's spent most of the last 5 or 6 laps in second place. Gets around the car 57 of Ricky Lee Beard with no dramas at all. He's seen the white flag. He's taken it easy. He comes into turn 4 and he picks up a feature win. Nathan Brennan, with a little bit of luck and some great driving, picks up first place. Second place goes to Travis Gould. Then it's back to the number 4 car of Stuart Clive in third position for the checkered flag there. What a drive from Nathan Brennan. He would have probably seen that lap traffic and thought, oh, this is my chance to pounce, Tony, and boy did he pounce.
Oh, yeah, well, he picked the right line, didn't he? Because Travis Gould just picked the wrong one. There's no doubt about that at all. And Nathan Brennan, I think that's his second feature race win here for this season so far. So he won the first night and won this one.
Fantastic, great to see.
And sponsored by Collie Binhai too, the legend cars here at the Makes Making History Collie Speedway this season. So a big thank you to Collie Binhai, of course, and if you've got any, you're going to have a big clean up at home and you want a special bin to take the stuff away, contact Collie Binhai. What a way to go.
It is. It's certainly a good thing to do too.
They do the old septic tank empty thing as well if you need that.
I reckon I could fill about 5 of those bins up. He's pretty happy.
You're talking the septic tank bins.
No, the rubbish bins. He's pretty happy. Nathan Brennan must have a couple of fans over there in front of the Cardinal sign. Chucks a few donuts. Put your hands together. Our feature winner, Nathan Brennan.